Today I'm going to share with you how quick and easy it is to blanch and freeze carrots so you can have fresh and tasty carrots all winter long, done up in portion sizes, which makes it very convenient to add carrots to any meal. So first off, you just want to wash your carrots, which I've done here. I don't particularly want to peel them. They're homegrown carrots, so there's no need to peel them. And if you like, you can cut off the little tails. I don't do that either. All that's edible. Next, you want some freezer safe containers. I'm going to use these Pyrex glass containers that are a 2 cup, which is a good serving for me and my husband. I like to do it in serving sizes, so it's easy to take out of the freezer. And I'll just submerge them in some warm water, and then they'll just slide right out into my pot, and I can go ahead and boil them for 1 serving. You can also use baggies if you prefer, but we're going to use these. Now I happen to have little bitty carrots, so they just fit perfectly in the container. If your carrots are large, you may want to make sure that you cut them to size to fit in your container or your bag, whatever you're using. So the next step is I just half filled my pot with water. I'm going to turn the heat on high, and I'm going to bring that up to a rolling boil. Now, while I'm waiting for the pot to come to a boil, I have some vinegar here in a sprayer. I'm going to clean down my sink because I'm going to fill this up with the coldest tap water possible. And I'm also going to clean the sink plug. Just going to let that vinegar sit there for a minute. Make sure my sink is good and clean because I'm going to dunk the carrots when they come out of the hot pot into some nice, really cold water. I don't use ice, I just use the coldest tap water possible. So let's go ahead and scrub out this sink. Now that our sink is nice and clean, I'm just going to go ahead and run the cold water until it gets cold. Nice and cold here. And then I'm going to probably quarter fill the sink with nice cold water. I have enough carrots here that I'll probably be doing this in 2 to 3 batches. But you don't want to overfill your pot, so you only want about half filled with water and of course half filled with carrots. So now it's coming to a rolling boil. We can see that the water is rolling. We're going to add in our carrots. It's going to be about 2 batches. Go. So adding the carrots cool down the water a little, so we want to bring it back up to a rolling boil. Keep your heat on high, and then we're going to leave these carrots in boiling for approximately 2 minutes. Okay, so that's been 2 minutes, and now we're going to fish these out. I'm just placing them in another colander over here. I'm going to go ahead and add in my second batch while the water is boiling. And now right away I want to get these carrots into cold water so they will stop cooking. Going to gently stir them around to stop the cooking process. Just going to put my hand in and feel. Yep, they're nice and cool now. I'm going to fish them out of this water, put them into the other colander. Now while we were doing the cool bath on the first batch. The second batch has been blanching for 2 minutes. So we're going to go ahead now, and I'll just take the whole pot over and strain these out and put them in cold water. Now you can use the blanch water for part of a soup stock if you like, rather than throwing all those vitamins down the drain. But I'm not going to do that today, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go ahead and package these up. So now all that's left to do is to place them in our freezer containers. Just put them in a portion size that you think your family can eat in one sitting, because it's always easier then to just take out one portion. I'll pop some down here. There you go. Go ahead and put the lid on. And I like to push on the center of the lid and lift up on one side. Make sure the air is out of there. And they're ready to go in the freezer. So here they are, ready for the freezer. And it's that simple. We can pop them in the freezer now and freeze them up. And we'll have these all winter. And all we have to do when we're ready for a portion of carrots is just take out a container and submerge it in a little bit of warm water until they let loose. And then go ahead and pop it in our saucepan and reheat them. So I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy method for storing carrots all winter long.